Hello everyone, I'm here today with another process video. This is part of my Double Trouble series. This is a double page, 12 by 12 layout. I'm getting close to the end of the Utah album I'm doing for my husband, so I'm excited to kind of power through these last layouts. And here's his note for me on this one. This was actually not in Bryce Canyon. It was near there, but it was a different area. So he wanted to make sure I didn't say that it was Bryce Canyon because technically it's not. So I have stuff picked out already. I've been wanting to use this hiking paper for a while. I only had one sheet of it, and so I just cut it in half, or close to half here. As you can see, I just randomly did it, I guess, just to get it used up because I like it. And then I have these little hiking boots. I've also been holding on to those stickers, so I want to use those. And then I have some photos here, and this is another one I've been wanting to use. Boys just want to have fun. Since it was my husband and his brother, it's kind of their bro bonding thing. And so I held on to it, wanting to use it, and it is a different green than what I have here, but there are some darker elements in there that I think I can get away with it. On this side, I have 3 more photos, the rest of this paper, and then I picked out this 4x6 journaling card, partly because then he could say something about it and because it was green and so it would match. This side is blue, so I haven't totally ruled out using blue if it works better. It does look pretty nice, but I originally thought I would probably put this on this paper and it would go with the green, but you never know. We'll see. I think for this left-hand side, this is my general placement for paper and photos. I like having the photos overlapped a little bit over the hiking paper, so I think I'm going to go with that. And then the shoes, I think I'm just going to stick over here in this empty space. It still looks like it might be a little too empty to me, so I may do some phrase labels down here. But that's what I'm starting with on the left-hand side. Now I will go to the right side. For this right-hand side, I've decided to go kind of opposite from the left page here. Since the hiking paper was towards the top here, I'm going to put it towards the bottom on the other side just to kind of give it some balance. And then I have 3 vertical photos, and those are the only photos I'm going to use on this side. So I think I'm just going to line them up next to each other like so. They're going to overlap this paper a little bit, which is fine. And then I have the card. And I know I said I was thinking of doing the green, but when I look at it with the photos, I kind of like the blue better because it pulls that little bit that you can see in the sky in all of these photos. And I think it needs that, otherwise it's going to be too much green and brown. So I'm going to start adhering things down. I'll do this last. If at the last minute I change my mind, maybe I'll flip it back. But right now I'm thinking the blue. So I have adhered to everything, and I did decide to go with the blue. I really like it. And I decided to overlap on the photos as well, just to mimic a little bit of what I have here. So that's what I have right now. I still have my stickers, but I don't want to put those down until I find some phrases or whatever embellishments I'm going to use. So I have pulled out my phrase labels and I organized them by color. So these are all green, blue, and purple. So I'm going to see if I can find some blue and green things in there that might work. I do also have another color grouping that is brown, black, gray. So if I need to go in and find some brown, I can do that as well. Okay, I found some phrase labels that will work. I have 2 over here. This one says that one place we went right here, so I can put those down. They're not glued down yet. And then on this side, I found one that says just go, and it brings a little green. So I'm going to do that. And then I will attach the boots right here. So I have those down now, but I've also decided I'm going to do some other things here. I have decided that in this empty space right here, I'm going to do some stamping, and I'm going to stamp this circular element here. This is from the set called Take a Hike. It's from last year, 2018, from Kelly Perky. So I'm going to stamp it and then I'll punch it out, and I'm not sure if I'm going to color it in. I might not. I may just stamp it in brown and leave it, and that would be fine. So I'm going to do that. And then I also found some things in my stash. I have these epoxy embellishments, and it's actually from a tool from Epiphany Crafts. I don't think they're in business anymore, but you would have your chevron shape or your circle, whatever shape you wanted. You slide your paper in, and then there are epoxy caps that you put in over it. And when you squeeze it to punch, it comes out like this. And I had these in there. I have a ton of them that I made a long time ago, and I'm really trying to use up my stash. So I pulled out these two. They have this nice brown pattern. I think I'm actually going to put one here so that it's pointing down, saying, yep, they're gonna have fun. Here they are doing it. And then on this one, I need to have it somewhere. So I don't know if it should say like just go and then point up, or if I should just put it over the photo like this. I'm not sure, but I'm going to use it somehow. So I have attached the epoxy chevrons to look like arrows. So there's that one. There we go. A little crooked there. I just used glue dots on the back of that. And then I decided to do this one right over here facing upwards. So I have that. And then I did the stamping here. Punched it out, and then I did decide to ink around the edge in blue just so that it would bring in some of that blue. And I meant for it to go here, but it's too flat and too busy against the paper, so I'm going to use some foam dots to pop that up a bit. All right, so I have attached the stamped image there. You can see I've got pop dots on the back there. And looking at this one, I think it's done. I'm not going to do anything else to it. My husband will do the journaling later. So other than that, it's finished. Thanks for watching, everyone.